On the spot news media and your viewers. First, let me say thank you for this opportunity to share about my book and my YouTube channel. I truly appreciate the platform you provide. Please keep up the excellent work. Though some may try to discourage you, I know that you are strong. I know that many of us in diaspora support and value what you do. Without dedicated media voices like yours, we wouldn't stay informed about what's happening back home in Jamaica. Jamaica is such a blessed island, full of potential and beauty, yet corruption and wrongdoings have too often overshadowed its promise. That's why truthful, independent journalism like yours matters, holding power accountable and giving a voice to the people. I am excited to introduce my released book, Life is a Test, Shaped by Struggles, Guided by Grace. The book delivers powerful messages of hope, reminding every reader that life's challenges aren't meant to break us, but to build, refine, and prepare us for greater purpose. This book is for anyone facing emotional battles, spiritual droughts, or the everyday struggles of life. Whether you're in a season of waiting, healing from loss or disappointment, or fighting to stay strong in faith. Copies of my books are available on Amazon and hopefully soon to local Jamaican bookstores. I also invite your listeners to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Upper Room Family Network. Each week on the network, we bring you raw, relatable devotionals anchored in scripture, Jamaican Christian dramas that tackle real life issues such as criminality and redemption, church and family conflicts, spiritual warfare and witchcraft, and politics through the lens of faith. If you believe God speaks through our struggles, our stories, and His Word, this channel was made just for you. Thank you again on the Start News Media. I pray God's continued blessing on this channel and also on your loyal listeners. One love, and may God continue to guide us all through life's tests. Thank you.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Thursday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, you don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. Now the morning here, we're going to kick it off with an international story where Janice Turner, this woman presently on your screen, identified as the 63-year-old mother of Jamaican-American rapper. We are talking about Sean Kingston. She has been sentenced to 5 years in U.S. federal prison for her role in what they describe as a $1 million fraud scheme involving luxury goods, according to international media reports. So Janice Turner and her son Sean Kingston were both found guilty on 5 counts of wired fraud after prosecutors revealed that a pattern of deception targeting jewelers and high-end retailers. The pair were indicted in July of 2024. Now, according to reports reaching On The Spot News Media, Janice Turner and Sean Kingston falsely claimed they had made wire transfers for expensive items such as cars and jewelry. In reality, the payments were never received, and the authorities stated that the duo used their celebrity status and lavish image to gain the trust of their victims. Now, Sean Kingston, best known for his 2007 hit, Beautiful Girls. Really a good song still, car. I love it same way. Really a nice hit. Still a club banger same way. So he did not attend his mother's sentencing due to being placed on house arrest and reportedly submitted a letter to the court asking for leniency due to her age and health concerns. Now, following her prison term, Janice Turner will be subjected to 3 years of supervised release. She may also face deportation back to Jamaica upon her release and could be barred from returning to the United States of America, according to a news channel based in South Florida. Now, Sean Kingston's sentencing is scheduled for August. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, the thing really, really rough. Now, make we head on over back to local style. So the 5 criminal elements will end up lose them 3 pints over there in Jacksonville have been formally named by the police. So their identities has now been released. Now, they have since been identified as 23-year-old Delian Pusey, said to be of a Mapen address in Clarendon. We have 26-year-old Shamar Edwards, said to be a Mason of Padmore District in Red Hills, St. Andrew. We have another one by the name of Rashawn Hibbert, presently on your screen, said to be from Yallas, St. Thomas. And of course, 32-year-old Jabari Williams, otherwise known as Wani, the famous name, just and believe, Wani gone viral. He's of a Park Lane address in Kingston 19. And Xavier Hemming, otherwise known as Ben, is said to be of a Park Lane address in St. Andrew North. Now, the men were taken out in a hail of bullets by the police when they went to a community to carry out what the police describe as a contract fatal knockings and clappings. 4 weapons, including an M16 rifle, were seized during that incident. The police stated that they have also seized an additional firearm linked to Monday's foiled murder plot. The firearm is said to be that of a 6 Sawyer 9mm pistol with 15 rounds of ammunition that was seized during a secondary operation by the police on Tuesday. Now, for those who is hearing of this for the first time, On The Spot News Media dropped 2 vlogs surrounding that particular incident, so you can go back and watch them. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about now, my peeps, Indicom a ball pan the police. Them say them never sign up for all of this. Them never sign up for really to be bombarded with so much work day after day after day after day. Them swear say them would have get probably one work every other month or so and just go and concentrate on beating the firemen at domino tournaments. But members of the constabulary says it's not so. Indicom, you must work for every penny that the government is paying you. So all of these deadly confrontations with police and criminal elements now stands at 186 is the number of criminal elements taken out by the security forces since the start of the year. And that's according to the Independent Commission of Investigations, Indicom. The figure is 103 more than the 83 that was taken out up to July 21st of last year. So far, 24 have been reported in July alone. And this is compared to 15 that was taken out by the police in July of 2024. So right now, my peeps, the police, them are bad good. And for all of the naysayers, let me ask you this question. Wanna see how much gun the police them find on the wharf for the 200 and add? One of the things that the criminal elements them are gonna do with them there when time they are in their hands and in the streets. Wanna feel like say them just have them out there as figurine or something for decorate the ghetto communities with. Them have them gun there for use them and trust and believe if police corner them and them have it, them are gonna knock it and clap it pan the squaddy them. And of course, the squaddies who are more trained and we definitely need them to go back home to them family just the same and continue to serve and protect us. So we want them to slap them way. We want the police to win the fight against crime every single time. Sadly, 1 and 2 times the police them may lose out and a one squaddy or a one soldier end up get clapped with, but life is like that. But we want the police them to win every single time. Now, the police them say them seize $9 million worth of the good old sensimania. Them say about 3,000 pounds estimated street value, 9 million Jamaican dollars. It was seized right on the border of St. Andrew and St. Mary in a community known as Tom's River. Now, 3 men have so far been charged in connection with that particular fine. They are as follows: 50-year-old Heron Brown, 30-year-old Wade Richards, and 28-year-old Delroy Wilson. They have each been charged with 2 counts of possession of ganja, dealing in ganja and taking steps to export ganja and trafficking the illicit drug. Now, they have also been charged with 1 count of conspiracy to traffic the ganja. Now, it has been reported to On The Spot News Media that the police intercepted 2 motor vehicles carrying the 3 named men, along with 2 Haitians, sometime around 9 p.m. last Friday. A search of the vehicles uncovered more than 350 parcels of ganja. All 5 men were arrested. Charges are still pending against the 2 Haitians. So meanwhile, Director of the Jamaica Constabulary Force Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division, that's Acting Senior Superintendent of Police, Patria Rowe, says that there is a clear link between the drugs for guns trade in that particular fine. So since the start of the year, the agency have seized over 40,000 pounds of the illicit drug valued at nearly 121 million Jamaican dollars. It has also intercepted more than 1,700 pounds of the illicit white drug with a street value of 405 million Jamaican dollars. Now we're going to hear from SSP Patria Rowe, the director of the FNID. Now listen.
Ganja is not being used not only for sacramental or religious reason or be seen as smoking a spliff, but it is being used as currency on the ICs in exchange for guns that are detrimental to efforts, our crime fighting efforts that is contributing to gang violence. And we believe that this over 40,000 pounds of marijuana is being used as currency to secure over 800 handguns and could have been used to purchase over 400 rifles. This is a trade that these traders or traffickers of ganja is involved in. We believe that there is an inextricable link between ganja and guns, and we believe that pursuing both will be significant in achieving successes in our fight against drugs and guns.
And on that topic too, my peeps, I wish to enlighten you, the regular members of Chan Public, that a lot of our fisher folk, the fishermen that we see as innocent, hard-working folks, are some of the very same persons who transport this weed to Haiti and collect the strap them and bring them back to Jamaica for the criminal elements them get them and them just collect a piece of food. Them see it as just innocent hustling, but it is not. So anyone knowing anyone of these fishermen out there who is doing that type of hustling, please, may I beg you know, alert the police. And for the fishermen who are involved in doing so, you are doing nothing more than just contributing to the depletion of our already partially depleted society. all you know do I help mash up Jamaica because of the love of money. So whilst you may not be out there knocking it and clapping it, but you arm up the man them who are going to do it. And I really do hope, and it is really sad for me to say this, but sometimes are the only way that you know I go actually feel it. I just hope so one of the day, the very same strap them where you know help for bring come in our country, turn around and slap with two of you know. Yeah man. As so the rest of them are gonna learn or seriously injure you know, when you lose a hand or a foot or something. And God giving us some time to go sit down in a one corner and think about the atrocity that you have helped to thrive over the years. So fishermen and women out there, please cease and desist from assisting criminal elements in the drugs for gun trade. Boy, me I tell you, it's rough. Now for the main story in the evening, yeah. I go play a part of a video footage that was caught on camera at the recent staging of Reggae Sumfest in Jamaica. I want you to listen carefully to what this grieving, angry, and bitter woman had to say about one of your favorite dancehall artists. It is just sad, my peeps, for no say, we as Jamaicans, as long as a man a do a song where you like, it's like him can't do no wrong. You know, we easily sweep it under the carpet because I never your family, I never your son, I never your daughter, I never your husband, I never your wife end up lose them life. But we need to go back to the days of being our brother's keeper. We need to put aside the fact that he's an artist and look on the life that the so-called artist is living behind or out of the studio, off the stage that you don't love to see them. Now I want to listen with some intention as this female pours out in anguish because the thought of just seeing the person brought her to tears. Now listen.
Police post, ASAP, please. Allow the medics. Paper. I know a sorry cafe in this week. But you know, it was a great show. And we can't complain. But listen up. Trouble pocket. If you don't listen to PIT.
Now that angry lady clearly stated that one of her favorite dancehall artists, Tammy Lee, make them murder her baby, meaning her child, her son. Now there is so many hurting Montegonians, especially those from flankers in Montego Bay, that has lost a child, lost a loved one because of the direct involvement of Tammy Lee Sparta. Yeah, man. Whether he was directly involved or indirectly involved, many people down there is presently mourning. Now, unlike other dancehall artists, Tammy Lee Sparta can't say him is not a criminal element. Now, for those who don't know who me I talk about, we are talking about this brother here, presently on your screen, identified as Leroy Russell Jr., but his stage name is Tammy Lee Sparta. And why I stated that him can't say him a criminal element or a dirty kind of boy as I call them, because Tammy Lee Sparta was sentenced for 3 years for a gun-related charge. Not only that he was sentenced for that, but he pleaded guilty to it. So the dancehall entertainer was arrested on the 14th of December 2020 after a motor vehicle he was driving was stopped by the police along Holborn Road in the New Kingston area, they say in St. Andrew. He was searched and a 9mm pistol fitted with a magazine containing 18 live rounds of ammunition was found not in the car, not in the glove compartment, not in the trunk, not on the roof of the car or anywhere inside the car, but tucked neatly in his waistband. He pleaded guilty to all charges. Now what you think a man a walk up and down with an illegal firearm for do? Yes, some may say to protect himself. But why would Tamale Sparta, a quote-unquote innocent little dancehall artist or an innocent ghetto youth from in a flankers mobile would really want an illegal firearm to protect himself from? Now people need to understand that Tamale is not no joke. You see, just like how him sing pure darkness and evil, Tamale Sparta, who may be seen as jovial most times, is exactly the image that he portrays, darkness and evil. Remember, say, Tamale Sparta, used to par with one of the most notorious top-tier criminal elements from Montego Bay, St. James. We are talking about Cray, this criminal element here presently on your screen. And the list goes on. For those who have been tuning into On The Spot News Media for a mighty long time, you saw where I covered the fall of the Sparta gang, where I gave segments of the uptown versus downtown Sparta. I gave segments when they were together. I gave a full history, a full rundown of all the criminal elements that used to be around Tamale Sparta before many met their demise either to the hands of the security forces or the hands of their own enemies. So this criminal element, Tamale Sparta, trust me, is a force to be reckoned with. Now in recent months, I did a vlog covering happenings again inside Flankers, where I made mention of two of his sons in that particular vlog. I've gotten messages upon messages, threats upon threats, stating that some ranging from the fact that I will be sued because I listed his sons as a certain type. Some go as far as stating that they must find me for bust off made quick and fast. Dirt settings should be the order of the day, cause me an informer. But the difference between me and most others, is that I rather have to lose my life as a person that has honor. And if I should lose my life tomorrow, I left a legacy that anyone close to me would be proud of. But let me ask you this, Tamale, your sons. As a matter of fact, let me ask any criminal element out there, what kind of legacy are you leaving behind? And the difference again between me and many others, I'm pretty sure your sons don't know, but you, Tamale Sparta, know for a fact. So On The Spot News Media, it's not a cakewalk. It's not a walk over. It's not a weak fence where you can just come tumble down pan. So you and your little threats, it's not coming directly from you, So I'm not gonna say you, because it's your goons that always pen these things to me. I'm pretty sure you're a little bit smarter than the average bear to actually pen it yourself. So your little goons, little threats, don't faze me one bit. But you say, calm, my peeps. And you say, God, remember, God nah sleep. Yeah, man. And God nah like ugly. You see how cut up that female was. You see how broken you leave some people. And then when these criminal elements come on stage and sing some like a gothic song, hate music, murder music, we, the regular members of Chant Public who denounce certain things, are the very same ones there, shoving up our hands in the air and busting blanks and giving these criminal elements a huge hurrah, making them feel like their criminal lifestyle is okay in the eyes of Chant Public. So to you now, the regular members of Chant Public, think about what I literally just said. Because many of you that supports these murder music from Tommy Lee Sparta and others are the very same persons that tune into On The Spot News Media and come out against crime and violence. So for those of you who are exactly like that, think about it. Ask yourself this question: am I a hypocrite? And if you are, please take a step back, repent, and wheel and come again. Yeah, man. Many of us really need to sit with ourselves and think deeply which side of the fence we are really on. Think about that. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.